All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're tackling a subject that every single one of us knows, but let's be honest, we often get it wrong. We're talking about suffering. We spend so much of our lives trying to avoid it, but what if we've been looking at it completely backwards this whole time?
This question right here. This is the heart of our entire conversation today. It's a direct challenge to one of the most basic ideas we have about pain. So let's just hold on to that thought as we explore this together.
You know, before we can even begin to understand suffering, we have to just accept one simple fact. It's everywhere. It's totally inescapable. It's kind of like the common thread woven through every single human life, connecting all of us. What's so powerful about this is just how simple it is. It really doesn't matter who you are or what your life looks like from the outside. The rich, the poor, the successful, the ones who feel broken, it doesn't matter. Suffering touches absolutely everyone, no exceptions. It's the great equalizer, isn't it?
And that leads us to this massive contradiction, right? We are constantly being told to chase happiness, to optimize our lives for joy and comfort. So why does this unavoidable experience of suffering even exist? Is it just some kind of flaw in the system, or is there something much deeper going on?
Well, the answer might just be in the stories we tell ourselves. See, society has built this very specific and, frankly, often unhelpful narrative around pain and what it means when we struggle.
Look at this comparison. On the left, you've got the myth. Suffering means you failed. Hurting means you're weak. But on the right, that's a whole different reality. Suffering means you're becoming something more. Pain isn't the end of the road. It's the actual starting point for every breakthrough. I mean, that is a radical shift in perspective.
So, if it's not a punishment, then what in the world is it? This is where we get to the real core of the idea. Let's try thinking of suffering not as something to run away from, but as a signal that we need to learn how to read.
Think about it like physical pain. If you touch a hot stove, pain screams at you, "Hey, move your hand." It's a warning. Well, suffering is the mind's version of that exact same alarm. It's a signal that some belief, some old wound, or some fear deep inside of you really needs your attention. And here's the thing. This signal, it isn't trying to be mean. It's more like a whisper, an urgent little nudge from your inner self, trying to get you to just wake up and look a little closer. It's pointing you towards something that's out of alignment in your life.
Okay, so if suffering is a signal, what's it signaling us to? The purpose isn't just to make us miserable, not at all. The real purpose is transformation. It's the engine that drives our personal growth.
This breaks down the process so well. First, awareness is forced on you. The suffering makes it impossible to just keep ignoring what's wrong. Second, as you become aware, illusions are broken. Those false ideas you had about yourself or the world, they just start to crumble. And finally, out of that breakdown, a stronger you is born. A new space is created for you to emerge.
This just says it perfectly. We tend to see our darkest moments as total destruction, but this perspective reframes them completely. It's not about falling apart. It's just the messy but totally necessary process of evolution.
This really makes you stop and think, doesn't it? Our whole culture is obsessed with comfort, with safety, with pleasure. But if growth only happens through challenge, what exactly are we giving up in our nonstop chase for an easy life?
So here's the crucial point. A life without any pain is also a life without any depth or character or meaning. Comfort doesn't build resilience. Constant ease doesn't really wake you up. It's in the storms of life that we find out who we really are.
All right, let's bring this all together in our final section. When we finally stop running from our pain and we actually turn around to face it, it stops being just an obstacle. It becomes a turning point. See, when you confront your suffering, you start to see what's really going on under the surface. This is what it brings to light, your true strength, which you probably never even knew you had. It clarifies your core values, showing you what's actually important. And it helps you let go of what you don't need anymore, the fears you've outgrown, and the old identities that just don't fit.
And this, right here, is the ultimate takeaway. If you're going through something really tough right now, just try to hold this perspective. You're not being punished for something you did wrong. You are being prepared. Prepared for your next chapter, for a new truth, for the next, stronger version of yourself.
So, I'll leave you with the same question we started with, but now it's turned inward. If your suffering really is a message, a signal that is meant just for you, what is it trying to tell you right now? Thanks for digging into this with me.